Shalom family, it's your man Eli. Thank you for joining me in Unsectarian Wisdom, and I am a wise, healthy, strong, protected, celestial being that is loved by the Most High Creator. Family, you see the screen? I'm going to talk to y'all about the esoteric meaning of Transformers, Rise of the Beast today real quick. I'm going to try to get to this real quick. I don't want to get too in depth in it, because I don't want to give out any secrets to the movie, I don't really think there's any secrets to the movie. If you've seen the previews and you're familiar with Transformers, you already know what's going down. But I just want to give y'all the underlying meanings, the stuff that most people can't see, right? So let's go ahead and jump in. So in order to really get an understanding of what's really going on, we got to go back a little bit, family. So I need y'all to understand something about the Decepticons, right, and the Autobots. Actually, the Decepticons are the good ones and the Autobots are the bad ones. If you go into the backstory, and this starts with Megatron, right, or aka Metatron. Megatron was actually a leader of the slave class of robots on Cybertron. So on Cybertron, they had a class system. The richest and the poorest. The best way I can explain to you how their system worked, imagine ancient Rome. Imagine the rich people on top living in all the nice houses. But those houses were run and built and taken care of by who? Slaves. People who the Romans enslaved. And that was basically Cybertron. And Megatron was a leader of a slave revolt. And Optimus Prime is a leader of the rich folk trying to stop the slaves from revolting. So in a way, actually, Metatron or Megatron is Moses to his people. You know who also Megatron is in an esoteric manner? Megatron is a representation of the Hebrews or the Israelite nations or the Israelite, whatever you want to call it, right? And if you don't believe me, what color does Megatron wear? What is one of the prime colors of Megatron? Purple. Purple, which is, if you do your research, especially for my Hebrew Israelite people out there watching, or biblical scholars or historians, what color did the priests? What was one of the main colors other than blue and white that the priest and royalty wore in the Bible, or back in ancient times, Old Testament? Purple. And what color does Megatron wear? One of his main colors is purple, right? So, and then also once again, look at Optimus Prime. What is his colors? Red, white, and blue. You know who he represents? He represents the U.S. government, aka Babylon. He represents all westernized society, Europe, colonizers, right? He represents the beast system. Well, man's beast system. The beast system of today's world. And basically, and then once again, what's the movie? Transformers, Rise of the Beast. And their leader is what? A black monkey. And you know where this black monkey lived? In South America. Family, in the jungle, right? So that's what the family, if you been watching my one of my more recent videos called it Atlantis or Africa. And remember we were talking about the pyramids. Maybe the pyramids were the keys, right? And remember how I brought up the talking point that they want us focused on Africa. We were grown up telling everything's in Africa, everything's in Egypt, everything specifically focused. We focus on Egypt, this one country, Egypt and Africa, right? Everything comes from there. And while we focusing so much on there, we forgetting about where? We're forgetting about South America. You know what I was thinking yesterday? That South America and Africa are actually very similar in the way they look in certain ways. Not all the way, but in certain ways. And there's just been this whole, hypothesis lately going around that maybe we've been taught backwards, or everything is backwards. Maybe the Americas is the old world. Maybe the Americas is the old world of the Bible. And what do you know? In Transformers, they're looking for something that they call the key, right? And where is this key? It's held by Optimus Primus in South America. So they had to go to South America to get the key, right? And then two of the main characters, right, in this show, right, are they on here? Yeah, see here at the bottom? These two main characters, right? One is, I think he's a Dominican guy, and one is a American woman of color. And the Dominican guy, he's of color too. He's representation of the Indians or the Aboriginal people who came from South America because of his ambiguous Latino Hispanic complexion, his voice, his culture, right? So he's representation of the slaves, the Indian slaves who were brought from South America, or maybe this side of the world's version of Africa, slaves brought from there and taken and brought into the northern part of the continent, aka modern day America, right? That's who he represents. And the girl represents the slaves, the Indians, the Aboriginals who are already there in the northern states. So they both represent those two peoples who are descendants of the lost tribes of Judah coming together to save Babylon. In other words, family, they're representation of, remember I've said it before, family, our biggest downfall as Indian people, or as Aboriginals, or as Hebrews, what do you want to call it, as Israelites, what do you want to call yourselves, right? Our biggest downfall is going to be our own people. People who won't let go of Babylon, who won't let go of the beast system. It's not even the other nations. Because in this movie, Transformers, what it's saying is that it's basically saying that the Western system, the government, has done everything they can to try to save their world. But at the end of the day, the only ones who can save their world are the true originals of this land. The Indians. Some people call us the Niji, right? Or the Hebrews, the 10 lost tribes. The so-called black people of North and South Americas. We're the only people who can save the Babylonian system. And that's what this movie's saying. It's saying that we are the key to saving their world. But we're not going to do that, family, because we're going to follow the Most High. So, once again, family, in this movie, in order for the Babylonian government or Western society to be saved, family, they had to go to, in this movie, they had to go to Machu Picchu, Incan civilization, right? Let me click on a picture. Y'all familiar with Machu Picchu? They had to go to the ancient ruins, right? Ancient ruins of ancient Indians of the Americas. Because this is where the key is, family. It's not in Egypt. It's over here in the Americas. Atlantis. Family, if you've been watching my videos, you know where I'm going with this, right? And even, look, all the animals, you got the phoenix. I believe that the bird, one of the main characters, the eagle, represents the phoenix in this movie. Because, you know what, let me not tell you. I'm going to let y'all go see it. But I just want to give y'all the, let me not give away too much. So, anyway, let me go back to this. So basically, family, they have to, in order to save the world, right? Because what's happening is there's this big space robot coming to destroy the earth, family. And you know who this big space robot is representation of? The Creator, the Most High, the Creator of all things, right? And so the Most High is coming to claim the earth. But you got the Autobots and they allies, the so-called black people, who still stuck in the beast system, want to stop the Most High from sending the earth through a transformation to become the new kingdom. See, this is, like I said, this is the esoteric meaning of this movie. They have you believing that the bad guys are the good guys. They have you, have you believing that, see, they have you believing that the good guys in the movie are, hold on, how do I say it? I'm getting tongue-tied for some reason. They have you believing in this movie that Optimus Prime is the good guy, and Primus and them are the good guys, when in reality they're the bad guys. In the movie, who they represent, the bad guys, those are really the good guys, family. They work on the side of the Most High Creator. Because what you got to understand, family, is, and I was actually, and before I go there, I want to bring up something. I want y'all to, I was listening to Rod Hayes, right? And he suggested this book right here, and I actually went and started listening to it. I haven't finished it yet. But it's called The Cave of the Ancients. Family, if you get a chance, check this book out. Like, just from the first chapter alone, family, it gave me, it opened my mind to so many other avenues. It gave me a different way to look at the universe. Gave me a different understanding of things. Right? So it's actually got some good knowledge. So if you get a chance, check it out. But anyway, let's get back to this. So they had to, there go that number 343, man. Hold on, I'm coming. So anyway, so in order to save the world, family, from this alien god robot in the sky that's about to devour the entire earth, right? They had to go to Peru or to South America to get the key from the monkey Primus, right? And this key was going to help basically stop this giant robot from devouring the earth. But like I said, family, this giant robot is representation of the Creator. And the message is, family, we're not meant to live forever, family. We're not meant to live forever in the flesh, in these avatars. Family, even the earth itself is a living being. The earth has a soul. And everything, there's a beginning and an end to everything except for the Creator. Everything the Creator creates has an ending, family. It's not meant to last forever. And this even goes back to, remember the movie Eternals? And how a big robot was coming out of, if you watch the Eternals, remember the big robot was coming out of the planet? It's kind of the same premise. Or you got Superman. What's the robot? Brainiac, right? Brainiac, who wants to devour the entire earth for its technology, right? Or think about the Borg in Star Trek. What do the Borg in Star Trek want to do? They want to devour entire civilizations and assimilate them to become part of the collective, and the collective becomes the one mind, one purpose, right? Become part of the all, because we are all from the Most High Creator, family. Whether you like it or not, we all come from the Spirit, the Most High. The Creator is made of spirit, and everything in this reality that we live in this matrix stems from the Spirit. And the robot trying to eat the planet is representation of the Most High coming to devour the wisdom and experience from the essences, us, from the essence of the Most High. Your spirit, angels, we're all essences of the Most High Creator. And we go through this life and we gather wisdom and experience, and we take it back home to the all. And that's what the big robot trying to devour earth is representation of in this show. Even back to the Eternals, Brainiac, the Borg. They're all representation of the Most High Creator coming back to claim what rightfully belongs to the Creator. This is just the process of life, family. We're not supposed to live forever. And the reason I brought up that book, The Ancient Cave, is there was in the first chapter, there was a part where the monk was explaining, if you lit a match and you notice the embers that come out when you light the match, right? And and some embers light up for a second, and it's like they go out instantly. They burn out. Imagine that each one of those embers that went out was a world within itself. And to us, and what I got from that, I got time dilation. To where if each one of those embers, even though they went out very quickly, was an entire world within itself. To us, it went out in an instant, like nothing. But from the ember's point of view, it could have been millions, billions of years, trillions of years within that moment. That moment to me that seems like a second was millions and billions of years to that flame. An entire universe was born and then devoured. And the message, family, is eventually even the earth, because the earth is a living being. And one day the earth has to pass back into the spiritual realm and go home. To be born into wisdom, into light. To be used to create more worlds in the future, or earths. More civilizations. It's a recycling process, family. Like I said, we never really die, family. Because energy can't be destroyed. It's only redistributed. Takes different forms. But our true selves, our spiritual self, because we are truly the Most High, can never truly die, but goes on for eternity. But these avatar bodies, this matrix system, it comes and it goes. It evolves. It takes on new forms. And that's what the movie's saying. The movie's saying is it doesn't want the old world to die. It doesn't want a new world to be born. It doesn't want the Babylonian system to die. That's in these superhero movies. You have to understand, the superheroes that we think are the heroes, all they're doing is delaying the inevitable, the fall of Babylon. They're trying to stop the fall of Babylon, but they cannot stop the fall. Because the Most High Creator, the Decepticons are coming. They already here. They can't stop it. But understand that that's what this movie represents. When you go see it, you'll understand what I'm saying. You'll understand the big robot trying to devour the earth. The two main characters representing the truth that's coming out now about the so-called black people and who we truly are and where we're truly from. We not all from Africa. And that all the wisdom isn't in Egypt like we've been taught. That there's a lot over here that we still don't know about or have not discovered in the South Americas beneath that canopy. In these old Mayan, Aztec, Inca temples. Family, the Most High coming. Matter of fact, as I was watching this, the number 343 came up. And I just got a message yesterday, and because one of the main numbers I see, family, is 343, right? And I just recently discovered the website, a specific Gematria website. I can't remember what it's called right now. It's called Gematria Calculator. And I found it through TikTok. And I remember, so one of the numbers I see, because I be telling y'all I see numbers, is 343. And yesterday I decided to put 343 in. I was like, let me go type that in Gematria and see what comes up, right? So I type it in, and I'm going through it, showing me all the different words that are represented with the number 343, right? And I'm scrolling down, and on all these different definitions, and once I get to the bottom, there's one lit up. None No other definitions lit up, but this specific definition, right? They're all words associated with 343, right? But this one specific word, well, actually sentence, was lit up at the very bottom of the page. It wasn't the very bottom word, but it was close to the bottom. But anyway, it was 343, and it said, "Hold on, I'm coming." And it was lit up because at the time I was having thoughts in my mind. I was questioning the creator, and I was asking, because you hear people say sometimes, older people, like, man, it's been the end of the world since I was young, and stuff has been happening, and nothing's gonna happen, and I was sitting there, speaking to the spirit within me. I was like, Most High, is this really what this is? Am I just another notch in the belt of time? Are we not gonna see nothing? Are we being played right now? I'm asking the creator these questions, speaking to myself. And this was on my mind, because I wonder, like, I understand the purpose of life, but I still have issues understanding the purpose of this particular life that I live now, this world that we live in. What's going on? And if there's going to be a change within my lifetime, a true change, are we going to see something that others haven't seen, that only others have wished to see? Is this that time, that true time? So I clicked on 343. Hold on, we're coming, right? And when it pops up, and if you watch my other video I posted the other day, family, it's like 20 minutes long. I posted a video speaking about the family that said they saw aliens in their backyard in Las Vegas. And I showed you guys a screenshot of the video I was looking at, right? And there's a timestamp, family. And the timestamp was what? 144. And I lied to you not, family. When I clicked on 343, hold on, coming, right? There was, I think, there was a number next to it in the middle. I think it was 864. But right on the side of the 800 number, I think, like I said, I think it was 864, 863. Something like that. Right on the side of that number, though, was what, family? 144. 144. 144,000. That 144, you know what the number, what the word represented 144 to? Again, was, family? Hold on, I'm coming. Chariots of Fire, family, a message to me. And if you think I'm lying, family, look, go to Gematria Calculator, type in 343, and on the first page, scroll down. You'll see, and it's not going to light up for you, family. It lights up on randoms, but what is the odds of that particular one lighting up for me when I went on the page, though? Drawing my attention to that particular word, to that particular definition of 343, right? And then after me clicking on it, the number 144 showing up, also meaning hold on, I'm coming. All these movies now of alien invasions, us children of the Most High, star seeds, not just melanated people, but the adopted children of the Most High, the multitude, all the people whose hopes are truly on the Most High. What are the odds of this message, hold on, I'm coming, popping up at that moment when I'm having these thoughts? When I'm wondering if this is the time. Alien ships, they talking about UFOs now. We've been talking about the chariots. Remember, I had the video that I did, family, on the flying ships of Tarshish, the flying cities. We waiting for something to come, for a big event. We waiting for Exodus. Hold on, I'm coming. I don't know how it's gonna look, family, or when exactly gonna take place, but something's coming, family. More big things on the horizon. Just wait, family. This movie right here is just shoot, all the confirmation I needed. And I was literally just having, and it's funny too, I was literally, before I went to go see this movie, I was having a phone conversation with my cousin, family. And we just had me talking about Atlantis, the pyramids, portals, all types of occult, esoteric type things, UFOs, aliens, family. In this movie Transformers, just happen to have all of this. All it's like the movie was listening to our conversation, family. Everything. My cousin even brought up certain numbers that popped up in the movie. He was saying something about 12. Bam! Within the first few minutes, a big old 12 in front of my face in this movie. You know, family, it's funny how the spirit is fantastic. Not funny, it's fantastic how the spirit works and brings things together. It's like the spirit is leading you. When you're on this path, family, searching for knowledge, for wisdom, seeking the Most High, it's almost like a what's that game, or what do they call it when you a hunt? What's it called? It's like a scavenger hunt, and you picking up pieces to the puzzle as you go. Things are just happening in alignment, one after the other, you know. And that's what this movie was. Once again, family, remember, family, who they have you thinking is the heroes is really the enemy. And to my melanated star seeds, to my melanated Hebrew brothers and sisters, well, honestly, you could be a white and Asian person and be Hebrew, because the true meaning of Hebrew is one who crosses over from this physical to spiritual. So I'm talking to my blood-related Indians or Aboriginals of the Americas, to my brothers and sisters who are genetically related to the lost tribes. Don't be the enemy, to our people. Don't be the enemy to our people and to our Creator, to our Lord. Get out of Babylon. Come out of her. Don't help them, because they cannot win. They've already lost. They just trying to get as many of us as they can before the fall, but the fall is coming. Don't be part of the 2/3. And this message goes to the multitude as well. To my Hispanic, Asian, so-called white, Arab, African, European, and to everyone who I forgot to mention, to all my brothers and sisters from all the other nations. Because who are my mother and my brother, my cousins, my sisters, my aunties, my uncles, but those who do the will of the Most High? For those who truly believe in the Most High, who are truly seeking truth, who truly don't have the hate of the world within their heart. Yeah, we all have moments, because we're not perfect. But those who truly want the truth, who are walking that walk, talking that talk, who want the whole truth and nothing but the truth, and don't matter what it is. The true star seeds. Don't let Babylon take you down. Keep walking. Keep knocking. Keep seeking. Keep seeking the Most High. Do not fear death, because death is the beginning. Death is just the beginning to another life, another experience, another journey, another mission. We're spirits, family, with energy. We don't die, we just multiply. We move on. It's not for us to hold on to one world. We have many more experiences and realities ahead of us. And we got to let go. Let go and trust the Most High. We may not know how it's going to look or how all this is going to go down, but we have to let go of Babylon. And don't let them trick us into holding on. That's what this movie is. You got old Optimus Prime here, old Caesar, tricking the slaves into being happy to be slaves. No, don't let the empire go. Don't let it fall. No, let this mug fall, bro. It's time. It's time. Let go of the Autobots. We don't want no more zombies, Autobots. Otto, running on Otto. Running on the autopilot of the Matrix, just going about life like ain't nothing going on. Don't need to know nothing about no wisdom. As long as the light's on and they got a way to entertain themselves on the weekend, hey, Go back to Master on Monday. Which is what, once again, Megatron was fighting against. He said, no more will my people be slaves, Optimus Prime. No more will we be on the bottom. No more will you treat us like garbage. Like we expendable. If you read the backstory, family, like Megatron's people was dying. Boy, they was dying off and no one cared. Because they were the slaves who worked in the darkness that nobody cared about. But the rich didn't care about them. They's like, look, we living it up. Optimus Prime and his people's like, we living it up, everything good. Why are you trying to destroy the system? Po folk. Telling y'all, family, look. The creator's coming. That's the message of the movie. And the enemy think they gonna stop it. Go ahead and be a 2/3 if you want. Go ahead and go back into the beast system and don't come out of her. You're going to be destroyed right along with it. It's inevitable, family. That's the message of Transformers. They may have won in the movie, but that's just a lie. Of course the beast system going to make you think that they're going to defeat the Most High in the end, but it ain't going to happen, family. Family, like I said, there's a lot more symbolism in this movie, but I didn't want to go too deep because it just came out. I don't want to tell too much, but I just want to give y'all the overall esoteric meaning of the movie, family. Like I said, every animal in the movie means something. You know, there's a lot of different messages in the movie. I had to break it down some more, but I don't think I will. But I just want to give y'all the overall message of the movie, family. And those numbers I saw, like I said, go to Gematria, type in 343, and look and scroll to the bottom. You'll see, hold on, I'm coming, and click on it. And you'll see that 144. Hold on, I'm coming. Just like the alien video I showed y'all. Once again, is a message, family. Hold on. The creator coming. Hold on. I also got 222 again that day because I've been getting 22. And I brought that up at one of the top meetings there. Armageddon. Type it into Gematria calculator, family. Just type in, don't type in a word. Type in just the number. Because you could type in a word or you could type in a number in the search. In Gematria calculator. But anyway, family, I'm going to finish it there. I just want to speak about this movie real quick. I enjoyed y'all, family. I hope you enjoyed me. I am a wise, healthy, strong, protected, celestial being that is loved by the Most High Creator. Shalom, family. Hold on one more second. Give me a second. I want to make sure I didn't forget nothing. No, I think I got everything. Yeah, class system, Machu Picchu, and look at the map, family, once again, and compare North and South America to Europe and Africa. I'm just saying, family, it is kind of oddly similar, especially Africa to me, especially Africa and South America. Everything backwards, family. They've been lying. Rise up, family. Shalom.